the issue here, talking about Clemson through game number 1, is not that do they look like a good college football team. I think what you're saying is they look like a maybe top 15, 20 team, not a top 5-4 team. Is that fair? Is that where
That's
you're going?
very fair. I think when you look at this team, you go, Tim, I broke things down, right? I look at the defense because that's where it's been solid. They have been solid for a lot of years. The defensive line, very strong, got great depth there. Linebackers, I still have a question mark. And safeties, I have a question mark. I think they got some good young corners. We saw a guy pick off a pass early, a true freshman. But they're solid there. But the offensive line is terrible. I mean, Georgia Tech dominated this football game in the trenches. They played on the other side of the line of scrimmage all night long. They harassed. As a matter of fact, I believe that had they got that sack, the one where DJ flipped the ball to the running back there, Will Shipley, got that critical third down, that ended up being a touchdown for Clemson. But had they got off the field, who knows? It's 14-10 at that point, late in the third quarter. So, but the offensive line is not good. And Clemson does not have that guy on a receiver right now. They have talent, but they don't have a guy that, the Nuke Hopkins type guy, the Sammy Watkins type. They don't have those types of guys that separate, those that can give you those explosive plays. I haven't seen that in almost 2 years now. So I feel like they're not the same. So people are like, you know what, this team going to be back to playoffs. Only reason they're saying this is because of the conference that they're in, that they feel like they just have more talent than the other teams in the ACC. But I'm just telling you, man, when I look at the game based on, am I scared of that guy? If I'm a coordinator, am I scared of this team offensively? Absolutely. I don't care who they play, Cade Klubnik or DJ Uiagalelei. It doesn't matter because the offensive line can't protect. They can't run the football. What do they do on the ground? Nothing. They can't run the football. So, that game, if you look at the score, you go, man, Clemson, boy, that's the number 4 team, right? 41-10. They down. No, they didn't. Because you watch the game, you go, that game was 14-10. Late in the third quarter, Georgia Tech can get off the field. They can have a chance to go down and take the lead. We're talking about a whole nother ballgame. So my point is this. People want to keep comparing them to what – you can't take away what Dabo Swinney has done at Clemson. Phenomenal job. You can't take away those consecutive college football playoff runs that they made up until last year. But they are not the same team. You go back even in the college football playoffs and look at the last 2 games they played. Ohio State twice. Now I go 3. Ohio State twice. They beat Ohio State the one game, but look what they did defensively. 600-plus yards they gave up twice to Ohio State, lost 1-1-1, and then LSU obliterated them. So their stock, in my opinion, when you talk about upper echelon, has dropped. Now, are they good, as you alluded to? Yes, they're still a good team, but they're not the dominant Clemson Tigers. They think they rolled the paw on the field, and it don't happen anymore. So they get a bye based on the conference. I'm just saying, based on the weakness of the conference. This ESPN announcer said, Clemson is so accustomed to playing hard schedules every year. When? I'm like, dude, what are you looking at? Where have you been? Come on, man. Just give me something real, okay? Yes, I'm a Gamecock. No, I don't like Clemson, but I try to be fair based on what I see on the field. And if someone want to argue with me, fine. They couldn't rush the football. The offensive line got dominated. They got not a ton of big plays on the outside with the wide receivers. Matter of fact, they dropped a lot of passes in that ball game that DJ threw some nice balls. Defensively, D-line, they're good. Young in the secondary, linebackers unknown. Those are true facts. They made 2 big plays like South Carolina in special teams that changed the outcome of the game. That's a fact. But they're not a top 4 team. Not to date. No way.
Troy, a Clemson fan, says Clemson can win most games with just defense, but to go where we want to go, they must have better O-line and quarterback play. So yeah. I think he's with you.